Alright, so this is Adam, and I'm here with Michael Softe Cirillo.
Hey!
And Peter.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be playing a speed run of Ocarina of Time.
What's your name, Mr.
I think I'm just gonna go with Mr. Manager.
Mr. Manager? Mr. Manager.
So,
Hello, young Mr. Manager.
yeah, Mr. Manager. So,
Mr. Manager, my faith lies in you. Zero time. There's always money in the banana stand.
So, Mike, I don't know if you know, my last speedrun attempt of Ocarina of Time was about, like 6 hours.
6 hours?
I think. So I definitely think I think I might beat that time.
Oh, okay.
After we complete this speedrun here. Yeah. Classic opening.
I'm sleeping.
Except, you know, his eyes are wide open.
Oh, there is one boy who does not have a fairy.
Man.
He is Mr. Manager.
Mm-hmm. Classic castle dream.
Do you know that young Zelda has giant tits in this game?
Are they bigger than adult Zelda tits?
Yeah. I don't know. When you get there, you're probably not gonna be able to see it because I don't think you looked at it. But if you look at them from the side, they're gigantic.
I'll take your word for it.
They're like G's or something. Navi, we're off now. Come hither.
It's like a line from Shakespeare.
Oh, Navi, the fairy. Listen to my words, the words of the Tickle Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest and the source of life has stood as the barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my powers are nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of something.
You're not gonna do
Never
it.
go on!
Okay.
Young friend, and guide him! I do not have much time left.
You're not gonna do that the whole time,
the
right?
forest, nay, the world depends upon need.
I always love his mustache.
Yeah, I think mustache is the coolest part. I think
he's a wise old figure.
Yeah.
I think he even his corpse shows up in the original Legend of Zelda. I think it's the entrance to one of the temples or something like that, one of the dungeons.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Fun facts.
Also, that dude's my favorite guy because he humps rocks.
Because, yeah, he struggles with picking it up. Okay, so, you know, this is a game I've definitely played, like, my whole life, and I've beaten it dozens of times, and, I've never really been one for, you know, like, I always love just, like, playing through the game as it's intended, and, you know, a lot of people like to, you know, do little glitches to get past places like here and there, like run backwards and stuff. And it's like I really just enjoy playing the game and enjoying it for what it is. So like, I never do that stuff. So it's like my speedrun. I mean, obviously, recent speedrun time of 6 hours just isn't that great, but hopefully I can beat it this time.
I always kind of think it's kind of hard to speedrun games that are like big long like narrative games, like games with levels. It's like seems kind of easier because it's like, oh, okay, just do this level, I'll do it as fast as I can because it's not like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it kind of feels like like perverted too. Speedrun, like these like long style games. I don't know what to call them.
Okay, so I am going to do some small glitches here and there. So if like you ever have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.
Oh well, I definitely will. Sorry, yeah, it's super hot. This is kind of pedophilia.
I always wondered if she was
Oh, shit.
a girl or a dude.
Do you have to talk to her normally?
No, of course not.
Why wouldn't you though? She's hot.
I'm doing a speedrun here, Michael.
Just saying, girls, if you want to get at me, get some green hair.
Oh god, accidentally grabbing bushes.
So you can't lift them.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go try and get the sword here. It's, you know, standard opening. For...
Can't you, like, eventually, like, there's something you can do and then you can start picking up rocks?
Like once you get the ground bracelet,
No. That's for picking up bonfires.
or is it $1?
accidentally picking up another grass.
You're like the guy with the rock.
I know, right? Alright. Kokiri sword. We're like all the Kokiri just like scared to like come into this cave and avoid this boulder to get this treasured sword.
He's like shocked that he was able to find it or something.
Yeah. I think they should harness the power of that rock because I think it's like defies the laws of conservation of momentum and energy. Just constantly creating holes.
Oh my god.
Alice, do you think the rock is actually a living being?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Oh, gotta get that ruby.
Yeah, I'll just grab it.
Oh, you need the shield actually, so.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be, you know, going through an area where I'll get a lot of rubies easily, so I almost consider not getting it, but...
I gotta say, in the newer Zelda games, I missed the C button.
You missed the C buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
Alright, so,
It's like Twilight Princess used the D-pad, but
mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not the same.
Wait, because I played on GameCube, so I was using like C.
Even that feels weird too, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, it's so weird.
it's all these buttons that are just so disparate.
So we're going into the Lost Woods now.
You don't normally do this, do you?
No I don't. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today.
Oh, okay. We're going straight to Zora's domain or some shit?
So...
Yeah.
So basically, I'm gonna do a little forced escape glitch here. Cause I wanna... Oh, that's a mess up right there. But, so right now... So whenever you see a little stutter like that, so this is technically a tool-assisted speedrun, and so I use save and restore points, so, like... Though, you know, I do use them here and there, you'll see the screen jitter for a bit, but now I'm gonna do a Navi dive here and, get into this water ground area.
What the fuck?
So now I'm already in Zora's River and I've already kind of glitched out of Kokiri Forest, right? So this is the first, you know, kind of important glitch of the run here. And now, so where I'm gonna head now is I'm gonna go to Kakariko Village, because I need a bottle to successfully do what I want to do next, and the quickest way to get the first bottle is to
The chickens?
go to Kakariko Village and do the chickens. And so right now I'm getting the rest of the rubies I need.
That's my favorite quest of the game. That chick is also really hot.
Who's Anju in the Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, good for Coffee. He knows what he's doing.
So...
Also pedophilic. There's a lot of pedophilic things in this game.
So I did use save and restore points here and there because I do occasionally mess up in a few spots. So I've edited all that out. But it's not like I edited out like an hour's worth. I edited
Doesn't that kind of
out
look like he's masturbating?
a little. So right now I'm trying to get to Kakariko Village really quickly because I have to get in there before the sun goes down.
Yeah, just to explain how he got out of the Lost Woods. He did a jump slash, which sends you back a little bit, and then he talked to Navi, which interrupted it.
Right.
So he just fell down.
Right. Yeah. Like I pulled out my sword, then did a quick jump slash, and then I had to actually wait for Navi to like talk to me, and then right after I did the jump slash, pressed up C, and that kind of sent me down to the bottom of the water. So now I'm gonna do my best.
Grab the chicken, grab the fucking chicken.
I'm gonna do my best job of you know, corralling all these chickens here as fast as I can.
When I was a kid, it took me forever to find one in the crate.
Oh yeah.
I had to use the stereo feature on the TV to figure out where the chicken was.
What do you mean with the stereo?
Stereo speakers, because like it actually, I think it tells you like where it is in relation to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing that. Maybe that's just crazy, but
It works.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna hit this chicken with my sword and send it that way.
Yep.
And I'll get it later.
Alright, did you see the J.J. Abrams cameo there?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the
camera! Lens flares all over the place.
Yeah.
Flying with chickens.
Shit. That's spot on, bloke.
He's so anxious.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always like,
No, dude, you gotta make her feel good.
well,
Wait, the chicken like ran. I was like, where'd the chicken go? Alright, I got 4. 3 more.
She's just asking me to be comforted. Maybe give her some of that Chateau
Romany.
Yeah.
Soothe your senses. Chateau Romany is alcohol in Zelda world, for those who don't know.
And suicide pacts with your little sister. You know, all good fun things.
So you actually be careful. You have to be careful to not fall in that hole right there.
They always said.
Yup. And then there's one more up here. Do.
I think he told me you could walk into the back of the potion shop. When I was playing this on 3DS, I tried to do that and I couldn't figure out what the fuck you were talking
As
about.
adult Link, you can. You can walk through it, right? You have to do that for the side quest for,
No, I think I just grabbed the chicken and jumped.
I think you can get up as adult Link. Like, you can get to the back, I think. And I'm just gonna corral these last 2 chickens.
Oh, she's so worried. Hopefully.
She's allergic to them.
Bird flu.
Yeah. Last one. And give me my bottle.
Yeah, she's happy. Where's my reward? Goosebumps. For helping you, I'll give you this ticket. It's fine glass and should be useful. Just take good care of it. Looks like there's a little lipstick mark on it from Death Mountain.
Yeah. Alright, so now I have my empty bottle. So right now, I'm gonna head back to Ocarina Forest, but before I do that, I'm going to get myself some bugs for a glitch to be used later.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
Do you?
Yeah. Gonna eat the bug.
Alright, I'm gonna save and quit here, and reset the game.
Oh, does that restart you in the forest?
Yeah, so I'm gonna restart at my house. Quickest way to get back to the forest.
Sneaky butcher.
Mr. Manager.
Said you no rupees though.
I think it's just manager.
What are you talking about? 42.
Oh, no, but I don't know what I'm saying. Whoa! She's still waiting there. Why don't you talk to her?
She doesn't get the
Nah.
pleasure to talk to me. Now I'm gonna go buy myself the classic Deku Shield.
A true classic.
Classic.
Do you ever kind of pretend that those instructions at the shop is like God speaking into your ear? Brush on.
I do not think that.
God speaks to me in mysterious ways. This guy's the biggest asshole in any Zelda game ever.
Cause he doesn't let you buy.
Yeah, he's a dick. He does it to you twice. You know what he actually does? He cock blocks.
Cock blocks?
Yeah, because he's jealous. Because he already fucking loves you. And he's just like, oh, well, I'm sorry.
Sorry, it could be a dude.
No, she's not a dude, you kidding me?
It could be a dude.
Didn't she also look...
Soraya.
Isn't it Saria?
It's like, yeah, but it's...
Or, I don't know. Who knows what these pronunciations are. I'm just gonna get myself a few Deku
I
sticks.
don't know. She's also a really talented musician. Look at the Gorons. I love that shit.
Alright, got 6 Deku sticks.
Right, Deku tree. Oh, it's Natty, sorry. Sorry! Let's do that over.
So, basically, you know, I'm entering...
Oh, no. Thou hast returned, Mr. Manager. Well, listen carefully to what I, the Red Deku tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber feast by moon.
Yeah, let's see you say all this when I skip all the dialogue.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it, Mr. Manager. The time has come for this thy
And say all that, yeah, what's up?
dance into my body slowly.
Okay, so I'm gonna be entering the Deku tree just like any normal Zelda file, essentially. The only difference really is that I have a bottle with bugs in it. that I was able to get out of the forest early to get. But everything outside of that, this is completely standard. Alright, Deku Tree. So, okay, right now I'm gonna go get myself some Deku Nuts. Here.
These nuts.
These nuts. Da-na-na-na. And right now I'm gonna equip my Deku Sticks and Deku Nuts here. And so normally when you get up to this vine, Navi will throw some dialogue at you, but I pulled out the Deku Stick really quickly just as I was touching the vine so I could skip her annoying dialogue. So it's like a quick, like, you know, 3-second times they were there. So
I've beaten this game 2 or 3 times. I don't actually know if I knew vines were there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And so I'm skipping the dialogue for these vines too by backflipping up onto this treasure chest. Now I'm going to climb up, and I'm going to try and get up here without ever getting the slingshot and without getting hit by these bugs here. So I'm completely skipping. I'm completely skipping. I'm completely skipping the slingshot.
For blood.
So right now I'm gonna get down to the basement really quickly and make it so I can skip just about the entire basement.
Are you never gonna get the slingshot?
Nope. So if you see what I just did right here, I just skipped the entire basement pretty much and the Deku slingshot. So I'm gonna push this block over because you have to go through like 4 or 5 different rooms before you can get to this above level area down in the basement. But I was able to, through a few precise moves up the top of the tree, I was able to bounce my way down here. And so now that I push that block down, if I fall off or if I go down the basement, I can climb back up easily now. So right now I'm gonna go fight Goma. And if you'll see, I'm purposely damaging myself right now, actually, because I want to get down to half of a heart, which, for reasons I'll explain in a second. So right now I'm doing the, order 2, 3, 1. You gotta hit these guys.
Is it always like that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get hit on purpose right here. So now I'm down to half a heart. So if I get hit once more, I'm gonna die.
Deku scrubs are such homies.
Yeah, they are.
This one betrays Queen Goma.
Because he knows what's good and just in the world. Queen Goma sucks. Mr. Manager is the boss.
So I'm gonna do my best to defeat Goma quickly, though it is harder when you don't have the slingshot because you can stun her. You can stun her with the slingshot or with Deku Nuts, but when you stun her with the slingshot, she stays down longer. So the Deku Nuts don't work as well. So I'll do my best to kill her really quickly. But
you can also shoot her on the ceiling with the slingshot.
Right. I also don't have that, but I think it's in my best interest to not get the slingshot and save time.
I think you're right.
We'll see. Okay, so I'm just gonna stun her real quick, pull out a Deku Stick, and do a jump attack. That's automatically 4. That's worth 4 hits right there, and I try to quickly stab, but didn't get it off in time. So I gotta wait for her to come back down.
Does the Deku Stick do more damage?
Yes, it does. So Deku Stick, if you do a normal hit, I think it's worth 2. If you do the jump slash with it, it's worth 4. So it's worth 4 of a single sword slash.
Shit, actually.
Right. Yeah, but they break when you use them. And so Goma takes about 10 hits to kill. So that's number 5, 6, 7. I missed that. So I've hit her 7 times now. So she takes 10 hits. And what I want to do now is I'm going to try and kill her and have her kill me at the exact same time. So I'm going to get it up to 8 hits, and then I'm going to do a jump slash where I will finish her off, and then because I do the jump slash and run into her, she will also kill me at the same time. So 8 and then jump slash. So you can hear that, you can hear like kind of make his death noise right there, but I'm still alive right now, witnessing going to die, so.
What the hell?
So right now I'm about to keel over. Okay. So the whole reason I'm doing this is, now I'm going to save and I'll start back at the top of the Deku Tree. And the whole reason I'm doing this is because I want to get back into this room. But when you enter the room, that stone slab comes down. So the only way to get that stone slab back up is to have her kill you. like, and come back down. So you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. And this is really where the speedrun is gonna come alive right here.
Yeah, awesome when she killed you. It's like those old samurai movies where it's like the two people clash and it's
They're both like
yeah.
So you'll see that the stone slab was up. I'm gonna grab this heart container, you know, because I'm gonna need the hearts. So right now I'm gonna pull out my bottle of bugs here, and I'm going to do a glitch as what's called ocarina items, where basically through a certain combination of button presses, without actually having an ocarina, I can get Link to play his sword or any other item as an ocarina. So I'm lining myself up right here, and what I want to do is, or I'm going to get my deck of nuts out because I need those. What I'm going to do right now is I want to land on the very edge of the warp and do the ocarina items glitch, where I'm going to be playing the ocarina, but the warp thinks it's taking me up at the same time, but I'm still stuck down here.
So that's the warp animation going.
Right, and now I'm doing this specific set of movements right now, right here. So I had to get the warp out of the camera view, and
yeah, because otherwise, if he keeps it in camera view, then it takes him up. But once he gets past that little hump, the timer stops, and he doesn't go worry about it.
Right. So after this precise movements, basically going on the other side of this door, you'll see that I'm kind of at the end of the game. And, you know, went from beating Goma to now I am...
What the fuck?
Yeah, so Ganondorf's dead now.
Yeah, Ganondorf's dead now.
There he is. He's dead.
I did not cut this together. As you can see, like, I'm the...
Yeah, you're Child Link.
Yeah, I'm Child Link. I'm Child Link
Look at
here.
the cameras.
The camera's like looking up above me, like thinking, you know, I'm Adult Link. So,
also, Zelda's a pedophile.
So it's like, Pete, you want to like explain like what exactly, like why
why
I kind of end up in Ganon's castle?
Yeah, so basically, it's all about the warp. Usually, when your feet touch the ground or when you enter the warp, you just obviously get taken up and it plays a cutscene at a certain location.
Mm-hmm.
But because you did Ocarina items, that thing where you backflipped and started playing your Ocarina,
like I got myself out of getting warped out to Kukri Forest.
So the timer on the warp still starts. And it starts counting up, and you have to get to that area that I was talking about, past that hump pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you get there, there's like an internal timer in the game, I guess, that counts how many frames you've seen the warp.
Right.
And if you've seen it like a certain number of times, it's just going to take you up to Kukri Forest or whatever.
Right.
But if you see it for a few more frames, and you enter that specific door in that specific area,
right,
it adds those two values together, and you end up here.
It pulls up the entrance that you end up like in Ganon's castle and the cutscene of you beating Ganondorf. So that actually took me like a few tries. Like I looked, you know, I just edited it to make it look like I did it once. It took me like a couple minutes to get it because it is really finicky and difficult. Like I would keep ending up like either outside or like on the other side of the door.
If you notice when he looks at the frame for like looks at the warp for like a couple more seconds, and that's like the key. Like you have to see it for a little bit more.
Right, like I had to like line myself up on the wall and turn around quickly.
Those are all
the warp is in the camera view just for like a brief second.
Those are just adjustments to make it so you don't have to like pause it and try to like guess what frame you're on.
So it's like this is what I just did is like a recently found glitch. Like this has only been known for like maybe a little over a month, like a month or 2 months, and this game's
people are still finding.
Yeah, and this game's this game's been out for like 15 years, close to 14, 15 years. Okay, so right now, so I have a Kokiri sword. Like so that's not really powerful, right?
You're not gonna be able to kill the.
So I'm gonna do a different glitch now called Infinite Sword Glitch, where basically if I do like a crouch stab with a Deku Stick and then I have to Z target and hit Navi real quickly, it'll make it so the Deku Stick constantly acts like it's waving around, like as a sword, right? So, this is me trying to get it right now. It's a little bit difficult because I have to be able to Z target. There we go. I think I just did it. Nope. No, wait. And there it is. So if you can see, the Deku Stick's all white, and I literally just can run into them. And it's like an infinite sword going back and forth. And this is like the quickest, and I kill them in like 3 seconds.
Usually it takes forever because they have a bunch of health. For Fury Sword,
right. So that's the glitch I'm gonna need to use again for Ganon because like
Well, the main problem is Ganon's gonna hit out your sword. So
well, you're the Master Sword that you don't have, right? So you'll see when we get to it. It's pretty funny to watch. But yeah, it's like like this has been my favorite game for like over a decade, and it's like I've never been one for like doing glitches or anything like this. But like me and Peter just like watched these speedrunners do this online. We just thought it was like the coolest thing ever, so we thought it would be a good idea just to try it out.
That's like the Mew glitch in Pokemon.
Okay, and also another thing, literally, if you walk into one of these flaming rocks that are on the ground, the game will crash. Like the whole emulator crashes, and you have to like start over again.
On the N64 too.
On the N64 too, the whole thing will crash. It's okay if one comes out of the air and hits you, but if you hit one that's already on the ground, like
yeah, the problem with that is like because you can't bury your shield until like you get to
Dongo's Cavern.
So they haven't even loaded the like animation for your shield burning, so it just crashes the game without.
Holy shit!
All right, so now we're gonna witness the cutscene of the castle crashing. It's just really funny how these cutscenes aren't pre-rendered. They're just taking the Young Link character model and like literally throwing it in.
Yeah. It's gonna look pretty wacky.
Dude, this is nuts.
So yeah, well, my previous speedrun time, I actually played the game 6 hours, and this will be done in 30 minutes.
And even without tool assisted, it was probably what, like 50.
No, without me doing restore points and saving and stuff, it would probably have been in the 40s, 40 minutes or so. So significant time savage.
I'm not even thinking about Saria or Roman.
Yeah, now you understand why we didn't talk to Sarah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not important, dude. There's
Yeah,
some
she's
things
not.
that are just bigger.
Although she is gonna show up in the credits, I guess.
Okay.
Probably.
I was thinking this is actually kind of like a better ending because think about it, Saria didn't die, Darmani didn't die, what's it, Rudo?
Princess Rita.
Yeah, Princess Rudo didn't die.
Mhm.
All your homies didn't die.
Yep. Look at the camera. And like Zelda just like Zelda's
Yeah,
like
so
looking at
that's
air. And, okay, so yeah, no, if you look, Link's like raised above the air, above the ground right here. Look. He's like floating.
Yeah. And then also, so the fight with Ganon usually not that hard, but in this case, it's gonna be pretty tough.
Because I only have 4. Yeah, I only have 4 hearts, and like I don't have the special containers around the hearts or whatever. So it's like literally one hit from Ganon will kill me.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like a little scary, and it's hard to get the infinite sword glitch in time before he can kill you. And also, don't forget if you
There's
run
no way to stun him, right?
right, and also if you run into the fire, the game's gonna crash.
Yeah.
Also,
But fortunately, he's still gonna do infinite sword glitch.
right. So I have to do it one more time.
It's tough here though because
Do you think it's possible to do it without?
no, because
No.
you need more Deku sticks
Yeah.
Right.
because they're gonna break every time you use them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what happens?
So watch. Oh, see, the Master Sword just appeared out of nowhere, and it
Yeah.
just sent the Master
It's really
Sword there.
convenient that it does happen because this is like giving you the Master Sword. Otherwise, you wouldn't have it.
Yes.
You get the Master Sword once you go back.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah.
We'll
Well, no,
pick it
we'll
up.
watch.
Yeah.
You'll see. So right now I have to do infinite sword glitch because I don't have a sword. I don't have a sword right now, so I have to do this. This is the only way to kill him. There we go. I managed to get it, and so I don't have to roll. It's just habit of me to roll under. But like you can just walk under him, and I'm just literally going. So I'm just literally going back and forth for he takes a swing at me, and I just keep hitting his tail.
That looks so cool. It's like the fierce deity, like
Yeah.
almost.
It's like he's swinging his sword. Like that's a bunch of
Like a million times a
Yeah.
second. Yeah. No, it's a bunch of hits with the Deku stick. It's not a jump slash. I don't think. It's just a bunch of hits with the Deku stick. So they're each worth 2, I think. Or it might be 4. I don't know.
It's also like one of my favorite boss fights of all time.
Right. So there we go.
It's really good.
Ganon's down. So now I'm free to go get the Master Sword again. So, like, I don't have to do the Infinite Sword glitch. I don't have to do the Infinite Sword glitch again. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but okay. So I picked up the Master Sword, but you notice the model. It still looks like the Kukri
Yeah,
sword. Right. Right, but it still has the same strength as the Master Sword and the same reach.
Oh,
So even though it looks like the Kokiri sword,
It's
okay.
like even
Yeah,
cooler.
no,
So
you see it.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
when I swing, you can see it like in the
It's getting way
animation.
farther than
Like, it's hard to see a little, but see, there it goes.
Yeah.
So now I'm basically hitting you know, doing jump attacks with the Master Sword, even though I'm holding a Kokiri Sword.
They should make that like a real thing.
What?
Like in a Zelda game, you pick up a sword and it actually has like a longer reach. Like it looks really lame, but then when you swing it, it's like
Yeah. Classic.
And there we go. Ganon is down.
He's down, but not up.
And I'm just gotta hit him once more time with my excuse me, Master Sword.
This is gonna look pretty funny too.
Yeah.
give him the final blow or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So it's about twice as long.
Yeah, no, that should be like an actual thing. That'd be the sickest like item ever.
So look at it. It's like, oh.
Oh man! We did not reach him.
I forgot there was like blood in this game. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's only on Ganon you see blood.
Yeah.
I think they changed it for different versions, maybe.
That's probably true. Because I was pretty like I forgot how intense that was.
Yeah. I think they just changed it to like green, you know?
Yeah. That sounds
No, like
good.
Ganondorf. Oh yeah. No,
That
in
does
the
sound right.
in the original copy, I think Ganondorf like throws up blood and
Yeah.
it is red. And then like that was also the copy where they had like that chanting in the fire temple or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the very first version, and so in the later versions they changed the blood to green.
And the moon symbol for the
Oh yeah, on the blocks there was
Yeah.
also it looked like the
like the Islamic symbol. Or whatever.
right. And so they changed that also. In addition to the fire chanting the fire temple.
So yeah. So,
They're all live too. They shouldn't even be there.
yeah. Also, you're gonna see a bunch of places and people you never saw during the game.
You know,
Yeah,
good
Mr. Baker, I'm
times.
so proud of
Really
you.
warm-hearted reunions.
Who
with people
are
you
you?
know.
Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, Sages.
I can't believe it's not gonna curse
And
Mr. Manager.
Curse you,
Curse-
Mr.
Oh god. Yeah, I thought you would like that name.
Yeah.
This is like the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. It's like,
There they go.
Yeah.
A second.
Oh man.
Does he have hooves there?
No, I don't think so.
saved Hyrule once again.
Yeah. Through you know, not so standard way.
Yeah, really devious.
It's like it's gonna be hard for me to like go back and play this game normally now. Like, cause you know, I had to teach myself. Like, I'd never done like any serious glitches. But so if you notice, like this cutscene is pre-rendered
Yeah.
because now I'm adult Link, like randomly.
No, but don't you have your items and shit there usually?
What?
Like you'd have your gauntlets and things like that, wouldn't you?
I don't. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he have them on?
No, they're
They
not
haven't
on.
shown his arms yet.
Yeah, they did when there was a
Oh, really?
handout. Yeah.
That would be cool if they had them on. If he had them on, because they assume that you have to have these to get the game.
Those gold gauntlets, probably the coolest item, but you only use them twice. It's really
Yeah, it is
disappointing.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
So it's like before, like yesterday, I had never like done any serious glitches, and I had to learn like 3 or no, it was like I learned
No,
4.
it doesn't have them.
I learned, yeah, he doesn't have the gauntlets. I had to learn 4 like basic glitches. Like one was the Navi dive.
I don't have it, Zelda. I never needed to get it.
It was like
do a backflip.
Yeah. I read in the paper that you just threw it in the river for no reason, but no one was there around to
yeah, I
grab it,
played my
so-
sword as an ocarina.
Wow, it looks so sad.
So it was like the Navi dive. It was the ocarina items. It was getting out, you know, into Ganon's castle, and then
Yeah, sorry.
and then infinite sword glitch. Like those are the 4.
No. Go home, Mr. Manager.
And oh my gosh, he's gonna turn me back into a kid. That's crazy.
This is going to create a split in the timeline. The other timeline of Genesis, you die.
I loved being adult Link. Adult Link for so long.
I know what it's like to be a man.
Pretty torturous.
Being adult Link, such a tease.
Thank you, Mr. Manager.
Quarterly profits are through the roof.
Credits. Then let's look at all the places that I never went.
Thanks, Sugaroo.
Oh, so do you know? So when I was outside of Kakariko Village, did you see how the owl talked to me?
Yeah.
He says stuff that I've never seen ever. He doesn't say the same thing that he says to you after you leave Kokiri Forest. For the,
Yeah, I know.
like,
I think there's another owl at Kikari.
but like that doesn't make sense because I've never. But how come I've never experienced that?
I don't know.
I just don't understand.
Maybe you just skipped it.
I don't know. Maybe like, but I've never seen that dialogue ever. And it's like I don't know what I would do, what I normally do in the game playing it that would make me skip that.
Do you remember what it said?
It says something about Kakariko Village, like, but it's like, I mean, obviously I go to Kakariko Village when I normally play the game, but he's like never there.
Is he there when you're adult Link?
No. The only time you run into him when you're adult Link is like at the Spirit Temple, I think. It's weird. I don't understand why that dialogue is there. Like,
I feel like it's there.
It must be.
I've never run
You
into
think
it.
you're like triggering like a beta thing that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just really weird to me. But it's
Also,
definitely dialogue I've never seen.
Fire arrows in this game really disappointing.
Why are they disappointing?
You didn't do anything with them.
Well, you have to burn like those eye switches, right? And like, there's lots of stuff you can do with them. You need them for like puzzles and stuff.
I don't.
Like, cause in the Forest Temple you shoot arrows through like torches.
Yeah.
But then you get the fire arrow. Where do you get it?
At the lake after.
Oh yeah, after Water
Secret
Temple. That's
Water,
right. Yeah. Wait, is the Deku Tree Sprout there? No, it's not. Oh my god!
Wait, why is it
The Deku Tree Sprout isn't there. That's so awesome.
I guess the deck.
I didn't notice that before. It's because like the
Deku Tree doesn't die.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it should still be there.
The Sprout. No, the Sprout only only comes up after you beat the Forest Temple, which I never did.
That's
I guess it's just like what cutscenes are pre-rendered and what like aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, obviously that's pre-rendered, or like, yeah.
Well, because also the Deku Tree, Deku Tree only dies when you go up to the ward.
Right, which I didn't do.
So I guess you could say.
Yeah, Deku Tree never died.
So
I'm saving a lot of
you
lives.
kill the Deku Tree.
Technically.
Yeah.
It was like a surgical operation that went bad.
Yeah, I killed the giant spider inside of you. Also took out a couple of your kidneys.
Turns out it was keeping you alive.
Fun fact.
And everyone's like throwing some massive rage fest at Lon Ranch.
Yeah. All that age. Oh, they're smashed. Look at them. Their faces all red.
They're dancing around the dead corpses of pose.
I love it when she juggles the chickens.
I always love the blind dude. He's my favorite. Or a girl. I don't know what he is. The guy who goes...
There's some solid Majora's characters.
Most of these character models are Majora's, except for like the Kokiri kids.
Yeah.
Not all the carpenters
There's no
are there.
Kokiri kids in Majora?
No, I don't think so, right?
No.
Oh, no, wait, what? Is there one in one of the swamp houses? Yeah. Wait, did someone give you the, juggling chickens, Andrew?
Well, she's allergic.
Lying bitch!
I also love the lovers late at night. They're fun.
Wouldn't the Gerudos, like, not be there? Because, like, Anador and stuff?
No.
No, they didn't like... Oh, and they're hella sad because the people they think are dead are not actually dead! Right?
Oh.
Wait, why is he sad?
Because Saria
Saria.
died.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and what about King Zora? Rudo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah, they are.
So, I always thought that, this cutscene that happens at the end is a special cutscene when you don't die. Like, for some reason I thought that, but...
No, it's always there.
Yeah, so do you get anything special for not dying? Because on the main menu, it keeps a counter of how many times you die.
Oh, it does.
I used to always think this was a special cutscene, but now that, like, I obviously died, and it's like...
Well, we didn't save that, so...
No, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, if you go look at...
Yeah, we killed Gomi.
If you go look at my file later, I have one...
That's Gomi.
Yeah, go.
I was thinking the Ganon fight.
No.
I never heard anything about not dying.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason I thought that was a special cutscene, but I guess not.
Oh, this is where Navi flies off, right?
Yep. And hence, Majora's Mask is
Or at least the first like 4 minutes of it.
Here's the Temple of Time that never came in.
The door that was never open.
Mm-hmm. So it's like the previous fastest way to beat the game before like this glitch was discovered was like it had something to do with eventually getting to Dodongo's cavern, and then something gets you.
It's similar.
It's similar, but it gets you to the credits. But it's like the time worth it, the time to get to Dodongo's, and then be able to skip the whole game fight and just get straight to the credits. I guess that's still slower than
You
doing
have to do a
this.
little more stuff with the bottle. It's like a little more
Right.
intense.
But it's like over the years, like people just kept finding like newer and newer glitches to cut down on the times. But it's like it's pretty much gotten down to like the fact like you're even technically beating the game anymore. It's like.
Okay, maybe giant boobs. Get ready.
They've never met before.
That part actually makes some sense.
Now it does. Yeah.
You see that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
That's ridiculous.
Those Japanese game
I
designers.
mean, they dressed her up like a nun to try to like deflect from it. But... So what am I supposed to think? Like, I don't know.
Alright. That is the end of the run, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Later.